episode of Snowfall, episode 3, the final season. I think that they are really going all out with this season. We see what Leon was going through in Africa. Now, I thought that we would just hear the stories, or maybe, possibly see a glimpse. But we really got to see how Leon is living in Africa, and it's changed him and Wanda completely. And his mindset and everything is totally changed. And he has what some people call survivor's remorse, basically, because now he made it. He's doing good. He's not in the hood, surrounded by cops, drugs, other people wanting to kill him. He got the money. He and his girl are safe. He feel guilty, but he has to realize, because he also has a little bit of a savior's complex, you can't go back and save them. You, in life, and this goes for everybody, no one can help anyone that doesn't want to help themselves. No one can save anyone that don't want to be saved. But he did break down a dope analogy, and I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to get to some of these comments. Appreciate all y'all for coming through for this first reaction, which I always, when you ever see a first reaction, that means that I did that immediately after the episode. So this definitely is a first reaction. But the dope analogy was when he was sitting there in Africa talking with Wanda, and she was saying, because they was, I guess, going on some type of tour, which they do have those type of things where you can go to old places where slavery, the business of slavery actually occurred. They still have remnants of some of those places there in all kind of countries. And so they are in Ghana, and it was a guy breaking down what happened during slavery and how people had to sell others and different things. And he was feeling guilty breaking it down on the shores and the beach, which, I mean, this episode, excellent cinematography, the location, they actually in Africa and not no green screen, the way they showed him looking through that little window and then zoomed out. I mean, this was dope cinematography, the way they showed him on the beach. She had some pretty toes. Anyway, he said, because he was feeling guilty, and this is the first reaction. I only saw it once, so I'm paraphrasing. But he said something to the effect of he was feeling guilty or just as bad as the slavers. And she said, well, you ain't never sold nobody into slavery. You ain't never that bad. You ain't never did nothing like that. And he like, I don't know. I think I was probably just as bad or worse, pretty much. He said if you gave a slave a choice for freedom, they take it without a second thought. But you do that to the same crackhead, they ain't gonna probably take it. They may, you know what I'm saying, think about it. You know, they may not do it, which is very, very true. Any slave given the opportunity to freedom would not hesitate. Whereas crackheads, junkies, meth heads, all of that, given the opportunity to get clean, rehab, all of that, a lot of them either refuse or have to go through multiple times, and that's for different reasons. But all in all, he's saying by him being a drug dealer, he might be just on the same level as the slave dealers, and he got a guilty conscience, and I think it's gonna get him killed. Shout out to my man Juan Marley, coming through. During the episodes, whenever you see that I'm gonna do a first reaction, I will be live chatting on YouTube and on my Facebook page, so come through, check it out, and I will be live chatting during the episode. It's something that I used to do a few years ago, and I started doing a couple weeks ago again, so make sure that you all come through and you can see what I'm saying while the episode is going. Now, let me see a couple of the comments. I appreciate all y'all for coming through. So much happened this episode. I'm going to try to cover it. So let's see what we got up in here. My boy Juan Marley. What up, what up? My guy Ill Woods. What's good, brother? How you feeling? D Renee, what's up, sis? I definitely agree with you. I hope Wanda don't relapse. Grandma ain't playing no games. Just because you got clean and sanctified, what? Everybody supposed to forget? Because you brought me this bull? I love what Jerome say, take that bullshit up out of here with you. So, damn, but grandma was hard, wasn't she? Wanda like, it's the only thing that make me feel good. Straight up. Nathan Smith, Jerome saying Leon ain't family is foul. He ain't had to pick a side. It was chosen for him. That's true. That is true. Jerome told him to bounce. He ain't family and take that bull up out of here with you. So, which that was hilarious. But he had to do that. Leon was coming with a pure heart, being honest. I guess Jerome didn't know where he was coming from for sure, and he know that Leon was always Franklin friend first, but he did break it down. Franklin used you, just like everybody else. You know, you think because you didn't kill the kid, you can come back and this and that, which that was hard. That was hurtful right there. You know, but Jerome done been through so much now, he done turned into a hard person. Remember, Jerome in the beginning didn't want to do nothing. Now listen to him. Damn, man, I feel bad for Roman Rome. So, you know, yep, it's messed up. Nathan Smith said Jerome and Leon dying this season. How many people really watch my show? Because I already told you who's gonna die last episode, last first reaction. I already told you who's gonna die in Snowfall this season. It's real simple. Put it in the comments if you all remember who I said is gonna die. Cause the way I see it, this is who I said is gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And Nathan Smith, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I want to see who y'all say, who in the comments get it right on who I said will die in Snowfall. Because you know, this is dope, man. I love this show, but it ain't looking too good for some of these people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Damian Kenny. What up, brother? Thanks for the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. The J1s. Appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? This another one. Shout out to Mr. D Wooten 81. You said V been scamming because look who raised her. That's all she knows. Shout out to my boy Juan Blaze, who was live chatting with me. And I said to him that